Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the pretty cool review of the MAFEX Terminator t-800 police assault version figure, which is obviously from the iconic and pretty awesome The Terminator film, and obviously one of my favourite films and probably favourite action franchise. So this is the police assault version, where it being just called that in the figure versions, because it's when Sarah and Reese are held by the police. He changes from the Technor outfit and into the so-called police assault outfit, which is basically just I believe just a different jacket and glasses, and he obviously did his hair, so yeah, and obviously changed guns earlier on in the movie. Yeah, it doesn't actually say though the police assault version, or it is on the NECA version, because there's the NECA version of it. But yeah, it doesn't say that on here, but it is the police assault version. Yeah, and it's probably my favourite. I probably prefer that version rather than the Techno version. In the first one, it just looks fantastic when he comes storming the police station with the two guns in either hands. I don't know when this was released, but it says 176, and there's a nice image of Arnie in the back there, pretty nice. And then that's the figure there, image on the side there. And then there's the stuff that you get. There's another image there, the damaged head sculpt. There is a few mistakes with this figure though, that I've noticed, which is not great. And first, you can probably notice that the one of the head sculpt is from the Technor version. So for some strange reason, they put the one of the head sculpts from the Technor onto this, which is totally wrong, and gave him that jacket to say that, you know, seem to, I don't know whether it's just laziness or whether they seem to have thought they just put it all as one figure instead of doing this and a Technor version, which is a bit stupid really, because it, you know, he has a totally different jacket. It would have been better to do it, if they were going to do it the same figure, just give him the Technor jacket, and then he could just swap jackets, and then it would have been better. Then he could have had that, and then put the head sculpt. That would have worked, I think. Yeah, so if you put the jacket, if they did give the jacket and that head sculpt, all you have to do is change the head sculpt and put that jacket on, and then the gun's already there. So yeah, I just don't know why they seem to have thought that just doing that, putting that head sculpt on that with that jacket, you know, it obviously doesn't look right and is not right. So yeah, don't know why they didn't just make a Techno, whether they're going to make a Techno version or not. It would be good if they did, but yeah, so there's that mistake. So one of the head sculpts being restored, and also so not only did that, you know, they gave I think it's 2 of the guns from the Techno version as well. So one head sculpt is wrong and 2 guns I think is wrong. I think the other 3 are with the police assault, but the I can't think of the name of the that laser sighting piece on that gun, Desert Eagle, whatever it is, modified, is with the Techno one, and the shorter machine gun, I don't know if it's a Mac 10 or some version, but that, yeah, both of those with it. So yeah, a couple of the guns are wrong and the head sculpt. So yeah, obviously not a perfect figure. But yeah, hopefully they can. Obviously, I won't be using those with this because they're wrong. Obviously, I'm going to be using it like this. Yeah, so let's actually have a look at the figure. I've already got him out of the box and put him with the guns because that's how I'm going to have him on display. Anyway, you know, that was a dead cert. And I've actually got the other one, the Neko one, in that displayed like that. But I did want this one displayed like this because basically this one seems to display better and stand better than the Neko one. So I wanted a decent one that was in this position holding the guns and standing there in a good position, as that one has fell over a few times. Just doesn't actually look good the way I've got it standing at the moment, because it's just like, yeah, but as this just looks, you can get him to just stand perfectly holding the guns, and it looks great. So what I might do is actually change the other one around. I might put him on the head sculpt, damaged version. Yeah, I'm going to swap that around anyway. But this is the one that I'm going to have mainly just looking awesome like that. But anyway, let's actually have a look at the figure. The head sculpt, I thought, looked pretty good actually on this. Or at least it does on the way better on this one than the Neko one. Yeah, I thought the head sculpt looked pretty decent on this. Yeah, obviously shorter on this than the Technor one. Yeah, I think the head sculpt looks right on this. Obviously you can't see much detail in the face, but you've got that sort of down facial expression by Arnie. Yeah, I think the head sculpt looks alright on this. Then you've got the grey t-shirt underneath, and then obviously the normal leather jacket there, and there's some quite nice detail on the jacket. Got the belt there, and obviously this is they've done this so this sort of like moves. So this is I don't know if this is a type of plastic or what they've used for that, but it does move about, so you can obviously and I believe you might be able to take the jacket off. So I don't know why they didn't just. See, that's just a bit silly, really, because if that jacket came off, surely they could have just made an extra Technor jacket and you could swatch it over, and that would have been really good. So you've got two. You would have had two figures in one. But yeah, the detail's pretty good on there with that zip, and then you've got the cool belt on the jacket. So yeah, so it looks really good detail. They're giving in good detail, to be fair. There's a zip there, zips on the pockets, and then that belt going round there. And then you've also got the like lacy bits tie up at the side, which looks pretty good. Not much detail on the arm, just like straightforward black. You got it on the other side, the detail with the zips. Yes, the jacket's really, really nice. They did a good job on the jacket, to be fair. There's detail on that, so that looks pretty good. Pretty good detail on that. Glasses look okay as well. Now trousers, I wasn't sure about whether the trousers are the right colour, because on there it looks lighter. So I don't know. I'm not sure if that is the right colour. Whether this is more darker. It doesn't bother me that much, but would like it to be somewhat accurate. So I'm not sure if that is too dark or if it's lighter on the thing. I can't remember in the film whether it's lighter or darker. You mostly see the top bit. You see him going around there. You don't really focus on what the colour the trousers are, but yeah, don't know if that's supposed to be that lighter or darker. But yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. There's detail on there. There's not much detail on there. There's a pocket, I think, on the side. But whether it's supposed to be that colour or not, I don't know. And then you've got those sort of cool boots that he has in the film. Don't think they changed from the Technor to the Police Assault. They look just quite basic black. But you have got these sort of detail silver. What parts you call it? Silver bits on the boots that look quite good. Nice bit of detail, sort of stands out. Yes, you've got the detail on the boots there, so that's pretty good. Trousers, I don't know if, as I said, if they're the right colour. Now articulation. Is quite good on these MAFEX figures. I think that's why they are quite popular and people do like them, because the articulation is very, very good on them. Probably you would say the articulation is better on these than the NECA ones, to be honest, because sometimes the NECA ones are not only hard to pose, but yeah, sometimes the joints are a bit stiff. But this is quite freely. I won't do too much on this, but the arms do go up quite a lot, quite far, to be honest. There's a joint in the elbow. There's the arms, hands have a full rotation where they go completely around. So there's plenty of movement in the arms. The head goes up and down very, very easily, side to side, so you can get a lot of good movement on the head. I believe there's a joint in the chest as well, so you've got that where it moves backwards and forwards, so you can get him in sort of, not that you would, I don't think, with this figure, but there's, yeah, you can sort of get him into hunched sort of movements there, because there's a joint there, and there's a swivel, I believe, on the torso as well, so that goes up backwards and forwards and up and down. The legs are pretty good as well. They get extend them quite far, or as far as you need to. But you're not going to get him in any positions like that. But if you wanted to somewhat move him into those positions, you could, because it does extend a fair bit. And then you've got a joint on the knee, you've got a joint on the foot, and actually one of the foot's come off. You actually got another joint on the foot. I've noticed on the toe area. There's a joint actually on the toe. I'm not going to move that about, but there is a joint on the toe, so you can actually move that up and down. But again, you're not going to probably get him into any positions where he's got his toe pointing up for some reason. But you can if you wanted. So you can see the amount of articulation you can sort of get in these MAFEX figures. So that's probably why they're so popular. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid figure with this. Other than, don't know whether the trousers are the right colour. But other than that, I think it's quite a decent, solid looking figure, and it looks like really just a quality piece. I think it's way better than the NECA version. I'll just show you the NECA version, so you know. And yeah, that's basically how it ended up getting displayed. I mean, there's not much room for it to be displayed like this, but yeah, the way I had it, it just didn't look right, so I just wanted a pretty solid version of this with the head sculpts. I don't know, NECA's is right, but I don't know, I think I'm leaning towards the MAFEX one being better. don't know if this version of the police assault one looks that great as regards to it being NECA, but the detail on the jacket's pretty good. It's got like bullet holes and stuff, and details on the jacket. And again, these trousers are quite dark like the others, but again, I don't know if they're the right colour, whether they're supposed to be lighter. And again, the boots are alright as well. But yeah, I think I'm leaning towards the MAFEX being better. It just looks, yeah, it just looks that it's going to display way better. But I'm going to change this around anyway. I'm going to put the damaged head sculpt. You know, during a police assault, where he's driving the truck and then it blows up, and obviously his head sculpt's damaged. So I'm going to change that over, just having standing with that head sculpt. But yeah, definitely the MAFEX one is better. Going on to the accessories. Yeah, you get a free head sculpt, obviously the one he's got with glasses. Then you get the damage version, which looks very nice. I have to say, I was looking at it earlier and I thought that looks pretty accurate and great detail on there. Didn't look as if it was off or something was wrong. I don't know if there's a bit maybe that where he sort of, you can sort of see his teeth, sort of, I don't know where that's been damaged, sort of in the mouth area. I sort of noticed on in the film, so I don't know where maybe there should be sort of a bit of teeth showing or something where the mouth is. But other than that, it looks like a pretty good head sculpt. They've got the blood sections where it should be on the mouth, on the face. It looks pretty good there with the lines and that blood there. I think that's supposed to be like that, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it looks really good. I think this looks, I can't remember what the NECA damage one looks like. I don't know if it's better or worse, but I'm going to say the MAFEX one looks better, but I think that looks really good. And then you've got obviously the more damaged section on the right side, with the endo sticking through the more flesh wounds, and then obviously you can see the endo sticking through. So he's been damaged after getting run over by the truck. Obviously when he crashes on his bike, then he gets run over, so you can see the damage sustained from that. And obviously the endo sticking through, so that's given that good effect. And you can see they've really put a bit of effort into doing that there, which is really good. Yeah, I think it's a really good head sculpt there. And then we know the other one's wrong, which I said earlier. And it's from it's basically the Technor head sculpt. Yeah, so it's completely wrong. Get about I think it's 3 sets of hands with it in various positions, but I just wanted the ones that could hold the guns. I wasn't really fussy about the others. I'm not one to keep changing hands and mucking about. I'll just pick which hands I need and that's it. But yeah, you get 6 pairs of hands. You just want to swap in various positions. You get a base to stand him on. Don't think I'm going to be using it. I don't really use those kind of bases, to be fair. Mind you, I don't really use bases in general. And this is a specific base, like I say, if it's like a Mezco figure or sort of a really quality base. Those bases don't really use, to be fair, but you've got one of those anyway. And yes, we know one of the head sculpt's wrong, and we know 2 of the guns are wrong, as I said already earlier. The machine gun, which is obviously from Technor, the Mac 10 or whatever it is, and then the other gun with the laser scope fixed onto, I don't know if it's a laser scope fixed onto a Desert Eagle or something, anyway, variation. But yeah, again, it's from the Technor. And then you get the Magnum, I think it is, which is used during the end scene after Arnie is chasing Sarah and Reese, and then he's just basically firing off with that on his bike. He's just taking shots with that later on. So yeah, those are the accessories. So yeah, I'm basically just going to be displaying like that. I think it looks absolutely fantastic like that. Pretty solid. Yeah, and then I'm going to swap the other one and put the head sculpt, the damaged head sculpt on it. So yeah, I think it's a really, really good figure. I'm going to have him standing next to my sort of like top figures with my other MAFEX Terminator 2 figure, and he's going to look pretty awesome on display like that with the two guns, which is just a fantastic look. So guys, yeah, I think it's a pretty solid, apart from the, whether I don't know if the trousers are the right colour, but other than that, yeah, pretty solid figure. And the only other thing is just obviously the mistakes that they made, but other than that, yeah, it's a pretty decent solid figure. They've got these currently on eBay, quite pricey. I got it for £80 from China. I think you pay slightly less once it's sort of like they do the conversion. But I'm paying it in installments on Klarna, so it works out cheaper. So I ended up paying like whatever it is, 3 lots of that add up to the 80 each month. I don't know what it works out, 20 something pound each month or something. Yeah, so it just works out better. That's a tip, by the way, if you want to, if some stuff is about maybe 40, 60, 80, use Klarna, because you can pay it over in 3 months, so it works out cheaper. If you don't have the budget to pay for £80 all in one go, use Klarna. You can set up your email so you can keep up to date with what payments you've got to make, so you don't fall behind or anything like that. It will tell you. And yeah, so it's a really, really good solid figure. So guys, that's going to be a review of this awesome figure. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.